Sizlar bilan Abdulaziz Qodirov. Bu galgi videomizda men bitta ajoyib maqola o'qib qoldim, shuni sizlar bilan baham ko'rishmoqchi edim. Agar siz o'quvchi yoki talaba bo'lsangiz, ba'zida beqarorlik, ya'ni bir fikrga keldingizmi, o'shani shartda qilishga jur'at yetishmay qolishligi, ba'zida bahonalar, har xil to'siqlar hayotingizda, masalan, endi zo'r o'qiyman dedingiz, IELTS olaman dedingiz, o'qishga topshiraman dedingiz yoki turli xil imtihon bloklariga tayyorlanmoqchi edingiz yoki yangi bir hobbini boshlamoqchi edingiz, turli xil bahonalar chiqa boshladi va shu bahonalar yoki kimdir o'qimay qo'yaver, yo kecha o'qidingmi, bugun ham o'qiysan deb bahonalar qilsa, siz shunga chaqlab qolmasligingiz uchun bir ajoyib bir maqola o'qidim. To'g'risi, men taslanganim uchun sizlar bilan vaqam ko'rishni afzal ko'rdim. Shuning uchun keling, men sizga uni imkon qadar ingliz tilida birinchi o'zini tilida, keyin o'zbek tilida tushuntirishga harakat qilaman. Uning nomi demak eliminating options. Men uni burning ships deb nomladim. Hozir shunasini nega unaqa dedim. Alright, so normally you benefit from choices. We usually think that the more options we have, the more ways we might profit. The existence of some choices, however, increases the difficulty of issuing credible threats. Consequently, eliminating options can increase your payoff. Demak, ba'zida biz tanlovlarni foydali deb o'ylaymiz. Haqiqatan tanlov qancha ko'p bo'lsa, foydasi shuncha ko'p bo'ladi deb o'ylaymiz. To'g'ri, ko'p holatlarda shunaqa. Ko'p foyda olib kelishi mumkin, ko'p tanlov qiziqarliroq bo'lishi mumkin, tanlovlar ko'proq bo'lganda. Lekin shunday tomoni ham borki, tanlov qancha ko'paygan sari qiyinchilik ham shuncha oshib boradi. Har xil shartlar qo'ya olmaysiz tanlov ko'p bo'lganda. Natijada, demak, o'sha shu qarorga kelish mumkinki, tanlov kamroq bo'lgan joyda, demak, foyda ko'proq bo'ladi. Nima degani bu? Imagine that you are a medieval military commander seeking to capture the castle depicted in figure 2. Mana figure 2 ni ko'rib turibsiz, mana castle, mana island keldingiz, qarasiz, orol turibdi. Mana shu orolni nimani bosmoqchisiz? Saroyni bosmoqchisiz. Siz o'sha commandersiz. Your troops have just sailed over on boats to the castle island. Everybody knows that if you were determined to fight to the end, then your army would ultimately be victorious. Unfortunately, the battle would be long and bloody. You would lose much of your army in a full-blown battle for the castle. So you desperately pray for your enemy's surrender. Since the enemy knows that it would lose the battle, one might think that it indeed should surrender. Demak, o'sha armiyani qo'mondoni siz qasrni bosmoqchisiz, lekin urushadigan bo'lsangiz, ancha vaqtingiz ketadi, armiyangiz qirilib ketishi mumkin. Shuning uchun imkon qadar dushmanlaringiz o'zi taslim bo'lishini kutyapsiz. Lekin dushman ham shuni bilgan holda umid qilyaptiki, o'sha surrender qilmay turishda, taslim bo'lmay turishda, o'zi armiyangizni yutqizganini ko'rib qaytib ketasiz degan umidda ular ham shuni jon talvasasida o'tiribdi. Unfortunately, your enemy has heard of your compassion. You don't care at all about the welfare of the enemy, but you do worry about the lives of your own soldiers, perhaps for selfish reasons. The enemy correctly suspects that if it holds out long enough, you will be sickened by your losses and retreat, and for although you desire the castle, you wouldn't decimate your army to obtain it. Demak, dushmaningiz lekin mana shu armiyangizni qayg'urishingizdan, armiyangizga bo'lgan rahmingizdan eshitib qoldi, xabardor bo'lib qoldi. You don't care. Demak, to'g'ri, siz endi dushmanning armiyasidan, dushmanning holatidan qayg'urmasligingiz mumkin, lekin bu yerda gap sizning soldatlaringizni, o'sha askarlaringizni joni haqida ketyapti va siz ular haqida qayg'urasiz. To'g'ri, o'zingiz maqsadingizga erishish yo'lida bo'lsa ham ular haqida qayg'urasiz. Demak, dushman shuni imkon qadar uzoqroq chidab tursak, uzoqroq sabr qilib turib bersak, sizlar o'zlaring buni yutqizishlaringdan, ketayotgan odam sonidan xavotir olib, siz o'sha saroyni tark etasiz, taslim bo'lasiz va o'sha o'z armiyangizni qirilib ketishiga yo'l qo'ymaysiz degan umidda o'tiribdi. Demak, your opponents would immediately capitulate if they believe it you would fight to the end. So if you could make a believable threat to fight until victory, they would give up and you would not have to risk your troops. Unfortunately, a mere threat to fight to the finish lacks credibility. So what should you do? You should burn your own boats. Demak, aytayaptiki, to'g'ri, agar dushmanlaringiz bilganda oxirigacha kurashishingizni, ozgina yutqishingizni ko'rib qaytib ketmaydigan qat'iy qaror ekanligingizni, barqaror ekanligingizni ko'rganida, ular sizni demak yutishingizni ko'rardi va albatta ular taslim bo'lishi mumkin edi. Lekin vaqtga qarshi o'sha xavfingizni kuchaytirishni o'rniga siz armiyangizni o'ylayapsiz. Shuning uchun eng zo'r yo'l bu yerda kemalaringizni, o'sha orolga kelib qolgan kemalaringizni yoqib yuborish. Imagine that if your boats were burnt, it would take many months for your allies to bring new boats to the island to rescue your army. Meanwhile, you would perish if you didn't occupy the castle. Losing your boats would compel you to fight on until victory. More important, your enemy would believe that with your boats burned, you would never retreat. Surrender is the optimal response of the enemy to the burning of your boats. By destroying your boats, you limit your choices. You can no longer take easy way out of the battle by retreating. Eliminating option of retreating makes your threat credible and allows you to win a bloodless victory. Demak, haqiqatan ham kemani yoqib olganingizda, demak, ittifoqchilaringiz kelishiga va siz armiyangizni qutqarishiga ancha vaqt ketgan bo'lardi. Yangi kemalar bilan kelib sizni qutqarib olishga ancha vaqt ketadi va u vaqtda siz saroyni egallab olmagan bo'lsangiz qirilib ketish ehtimoli juda ham yuqori bo'ladi. Sizda bitta yo'l qolyapti, faqatgina o'sha saroyni tezroq egallash, yutib chiqish, g'olib bo'lish, tirik qolish. Boshqachasiga siz agar qayiqni yoqib olganingiz uchun nima qilishingiz kerak? Yo o'sha yutguningizgacha urushasiz, yo qirilib ketasiz. Sizda faqatgina shu ikkita variant bor. 3 ta 4 ta variant emas. Qaytib ketish, jon saqlab qolish varianti yo'q. Shuning uchun dushmaningizga imkon qadar, demak, eng kuchli variant dushmaningiz tomonidan qaraganda siz urushda davom etishingiz va variantlaringiz doim ochiq turishi. U eng yomon xohlamagan variant esa sizda faqatgina yo g'alaba yo qirilib ketish bo'lgan variant qolishi. Albatta bu variant ularga yoqmaydi. Demak, taslim bo'lishingizni ham kutib turibdi raqib tomoningiz. Surrender, ya'ni taslim bo'lishingizni ham kutib turibdi raqib tomoningiz. Agar kemangizni yoqib olganingizni ko'rsa, variantlaringiz qisqarganini ko'rsa, demak, sizda boshqa yo'l yo'qligini, faqatgina bitta yo'l qolayotgan, ya'ni g'olib bo'lish va g'olib bo'lganda ham bitta ham jon bermay kerak bo'lsa, qonsiz g'alabani yonida turibsiz. Chunki siz boshqa variantlarni kesib tashladingiz. Cortez degan odam bo'lgan ekan. Cortez, conqueror of the Aztecs, employed this boat burning tactic. Shortly after landing in Mexico, Cortez destroyed his ships, thus showing his potential enemies and allies that he would not be quickly driven back to Europe. Consider the effect this tactic had on local tribes that were considering allying with Cortez against the powerful Aztecs. No tribe would want to ally with Cortez if it thought that he might someday abandon his fight against the Aztecs and return to Europe. For then, the tribe would be left to the mercy of their mighty human-sacrificing neighbors. Cortez would likely have promised local tribes that regardless of how poorly he did in his fight against the Aztecs, he would not leave until they were vanquished. Such a promise by itself, it was not believable. If Cortez had not burned his ships, his potential allies would have thought that Cortez would run away if he suffered an early defeat. By burning his ships and eliminating the options of quickly returning to Europe, Cortez guaranteed that he wouldn't leave his allies. As we shall see, eliminating options can be a useful strategy in business as well as military negotiations. Demak, Cortez degan odam bo'lgan tarixda. O'sha Aztek qabilasi, Amerikan hindularini bosib olmoqchi bo'lgan qo'mondon, demak, o'sha kemani yoqish taktikasidan foydalanadi. Ular Meksikaga oroliga qo'ngandan keyin, kelib tushgandan keyin o'sha Cortez o'zini kemalarini yoqib yuborishini va dushmaniga va o'zini bo'lajak ittifoqdoshlariga Yevropaga qaytib ketish orzusi yo'q ekanligini, faqatgina g'alaba uchun kelganligini ko'rsatib qo'yadi. Endi tasavvur qiling, qanaqangi bu ta'sir qiladi. Uni o'sha yerda ular bilan ittifoqchi bo'lmoqchi, Cortezga qo'shilmoqchi bo'lgan armiyalarga qanaqangi zo'r ta'sir qilganligini eslang. Undan tashqari o'sha raqib jamoasi, ya'ni kuchli o'sha Aztek qabilasiga qanaqa ta'sir qilganligini tasavvur qilish mumkin. Bu yerda bu holatda hech qaysi qabila Cortezga qo'shilmoqchi bo'lmasdi. Agar kemasini saqlab turib, agar yutqizsak Yevropaga qaytib ketamiz degan varianti ochiq turganda, hech qaysi armiya unga qo'shilmoqchi bo'lmasdi va u armiya keyin yutqizgandan keyin qo'shnisi, ya'ni o'sha paytda Azteklar insonni qurbon keltiradigan qabila bo'lgan. Bular bilan keyin Yevropaga ketib olgandan keyin bular bilan birgalikda yana qolishni ko'z oldiga keltiradi va u bilan ittifoqchi bo'lmasdi. Cortez bilan bitta taraflama bo'lib kurashmasdi. Shuning uchun Cortez o'sha mahalliy qabilalarga o'zini qanchalik astoydil ekanligini ko'rsatib qo'ydi va hech qaysi, demak, Aztek qirilib ketmaguncha kurashmoqchi bo'lganligini ko'rsatdi. agar shunchaki va'da berganda men sizlar bilan oxirigacha kurashaman deganda qabilalar unga ishonmasligi mumkin. Shunchaki og'zaki aytganiga. U kemalarni yoqibgina haqiqiy chinakam ittifoqdoshlar yutib oldi. Agar yutqizsam qochib ketaman degan variantni o'sha urushni boshdanoq ko'rsatib qo'ydi. Buni variantni olib tashadi. Demak, kemalarni yoqib Yevropaga qaytish yo'lini to'sib, u o'ziga haqiqiy zo'r ittifoqchilarni qoldirdi. Demak, hayotda ham, ishda ham, biznesda ham, kerak bo'lsa o'qishda ham. Meni fikrim shunda-da, o'zi hamma gap shunda. O'zi kemani gapirishimga maqsad shuki, nima fanni boshlasangiz, qanaqa narsani boshlasangiz, yiqilishga variant qoldirmasligingiz kerak. Yiqilsam, unaqa bo'ladi deb ikkita uchta variant qoldirmang. Men olishim kerak, olgandan 7 olishim kerak deb, masalan, IELTSdan yoki o'sha hobbingizdan yoki boshqa nimada ham o'smoqchi bo'lsalaring, o'sha variantni qoldiringlar, yutqizishga variant qoldirmanglar. Yutqizsam bunday qilaman, u bo'lmasa bunday qilaman, 2 o'xshamasa 3-chi planni o'xshaydi, 3 bo'lmasa to'g'ri o'xshaydi demang. Albatta rejalarsiz ko'p bo'lgani yaxshi, lekin birinchisini bajarmaguncha bir o'xshamasa 2ni qilaman deb aytmang o'zingizga. Kamiga rozi bo'lmang. Umid qilaman bu video sizlarga ba'zi narsalaringni qayta o'ylab ko'rishlaringga sababchi bo'ladi. Video yoqqan bo'lsa o'rtoqlaringga ham jo'natasizlar degan umiddaman. Yoqqan, if you liked my videos, don't forget to share and subscribe my video to my video channel and share this video to other groups that you think that might benefit from watching the video, and especially for those who want to take IELTS or study for English or any type of exam. I think that would be a really life-changing opportunity. So I wish you guys good luck in your future exams and any new endeavors that you embark on. So see you next time. Peace.